I have a problem. I am experiencing trust issue. Guys, it's about 2 weeks ago this thing dawned on me, and it was scary. Why? Because I know in order to carry out my assignment, the plan that my Father have for my life, I will have to trust people. I will have to bring people in close to me, and that is the problem. I could safely say I'm at this point from an accumulation or a combination of incidents that happened over so many years. And in the early cases, I was not really taking note, and I was just looking at it in isolation. And one of the things is that you would know, especially if persons are close to you, they're so close that you can't really see the things that they're doing. They're not they're not literally this close, but figuratively they're so close. They intertwine with your time and someone that you consider a friend, and you might be sharing information with and all of that, not knowing they don't view you the same way, so to speak. You thinking it's a friend and they do not view you. The thing about it is that for me, I judge persons according to my clock. This is how I measure you. If I do not like you or I have a problem with you, would know. Would I be extremely rude or anything? No, but you would sense the difference. I would never be in your face laughing and talking and doing things with you and planning when I know deep in my heart that I have a hard feelings towards you or I just don't like you. So with that in mind, that is how I was judging everyone, because I wouldn't do it, they wouldn't do it. And it's for years these things been happening, and this is where I, at this point emotionally, is that I don't feel that I could trust persons. And even persons that I paid, because I could remember having my home, paying workmanship, because I do not negotiate the cost of service. And even in those cases, I had persons who got the money and still did not do it. So that is where I am right now. And the scary part about it, as I said, if I want to continue following God's path or following his instruction, that means I will have to trust his other children. About 2 weeks ago, I had a little semi-demi crisis here mentally. I started thinking about this thing, and it get me extremely sad. And I know I will always ask God for guidance. I will ask God for protection. I will ask him to cover Robin and Kenya especially. I will pray for them. But one of the things right now I have to do, and I will advise any other believer to do, is ask God to give you the spirit of discernment. Because God could be showing you a sign about this person, and unless it's not a full out smack sign like door close or this person openly disparage you, you would not know the subtle signs because you get caught up. The person is very nice, you have similar interests, they're saying all the nice things because they're a pro at being deceptive. You're not a pro. You take them at the word. So you start dealing with them right now, along with asking God for that protection, asking God for guidance. I travel alone. I'm out in the international streets alone. So I'd be asking God for guidance and protection whole day, every day. What I do not ask him for is a spirit of discernment. And if I want to carry out his work, I need it. It's not even I want it. I need his spirit of discernment. I need it to be in my life in order to move forward. Look, case in point. Currently, my website is under maintenance for 2 reasons. One is that anyone who understands website, you will know there's some plugins you have. It's like the part in the mechanics to make the website work. There's update those plugins sometimes. When one plugin update, it shows something off with the website and all this stuff. Along with that, I was bombarded with persons trying to send me images of naked pictures and all kind of things. There are things that you could do in order to help with those plugins, in order to help keep all those scams away that is flooding your information. When I started building it about 3-4 years ago, with the pandemic in 2020, I completed it. But all those years I was on YouTube nearly every day, learning stuff, learning what to do this, how to correct this, all of that. I could do it. I could spend the amount of hours or weeks or months that I spent the last time. I might not have to go that far, but I know I have to spend some time learning again all over about it. Or I could trust someone to refurbish my website. Again, that's trust. I have things with this video, editing, which takes forever for me, and all the other stuff. I have problems with my storage. I'm running out of storage all over because I'm certain, beyond a shadow of a doubt, I have the same video maybe stored 3-4 different places, taking up my storage. All these things is things that perhaps I could stay forever trying to learn to figure out. One, I would not, even if I learn, the execution would not be of no high standard because I personally trying to juggle everything. I'm preparing the content, I'm recording the content, I'm editing. All that I'm saying is that sometime down the road, I would need help. Hire someone to do it. That means I will have to trust. That means that I will have to trust, although I pay this person to do the right thing. In the early stages of my website building, while on YouTube, I saw this content creator who had a virtual assistant. Something went wrong in the relationship. The virtual assistant get into her website and shut it down. When I saw the first video, she was in tears. I think it took 2 or 3 weeks with a lot of going back and forth to figure it out. This again is to trust someone. And as I said, in order for me to do, I will have to trust. So I'll tell you guys this, and I say it. We need a spirit of discernment. It was like Thursday evening. I'm recording this is on Sunday. Thursday evening, I went on YouTube trying to learn something else, and I saw this heading. I saw this beautiful black young lady, and this picture, the first thing will come into your mind is like those Egyptian goddess with this long flowing hair. And as I read the caption, she died in Mexico. She went over there with a group of friends, and one of them, or more than one of them, killed her because she was beaten to death. And the first thing that crossed my mind is her parents, how her mom feeling. And the second thing is, did she had any inclination? Did she had something that is going in her spirit not to go on the trip? But I know what will happen. You will start thinking, if it's a trip, airline, hotel, the mean money was spent. And a lot of the money might have spent up front. So even if she's getting that inclination that she need to, don't go on this trip. Who knows? I don't know what time of the day they flew out to Mexico. She could have wake up the morning. There was a hurting in her stomach. But you know what? What we do is shed it. Oh, I invest all the money. Someone said she's a braider out of North Carolina or South Carolina. She's working very hard. She might have looked at it as a way for her to just take a break from what she's doing. It's somebody's day. If I don't go, I will be disappointing a person. That is something that sometimes her parents might never know. Unless she had mentioned something to somebody else, I'm going but I'm wondering if I should go because I got something else to do. If she never said anything, but she just kept that down, you would never know. I could be wrong, but I cannot imagine something so vicious happening to her and she did not get a little naughty. But most times, especially us as women, we good at sliding those things one side. We good at ignoring it. Did she ignore anything? And it's happening with me with the trust issue. And guys, I never thought it would be in this case. So I am asking God to flood me with the spirit of discernment. Regardless of what coming and what look like, oh, it might be good for you, it might be good for this, it might be good. Flood me with the spirit of discernment. Let me stop. Regardless of how shiny it look, the more shiny it look, or even in casual, because this it. We look at things that, oh, it's looking too good to be true. And it's got something very simple, and the one that is simple could be more deadly. I don't know how it's going to come. But as I'm saying, I have quite a few experiences, even as recent as about 2-3 months ago, where persons proved to be deceptive. Person proved to not be honest. And these little digs dig away at your spirit. These little digs is responsible for me to having this trust issue. So I'm asking God to help me. And if you're listening to this video and you experiencing the same thing, I'd ask you, just ask God to give you the spirit of discernment, a hedge of protection, keep all evil away from you. And even the flu could slip in because we get tired. We honestly reach someone or we dealing with someone for years. Another thing too. It might be somebody you recently met, somebody who you know 10, 15, 20 years, but you never take note. You never take note of their feelings towards you. But some or the other, your life is changing now. And in their eyes, it might be better than theirs. You might not see it, but they're seeing it that way. And then all the suppressed and all the little digs suddenly rear it ugly head. But because you know them so long, you have them close. And those are the ones could easily hurt you. So we have to ask God to help us. We really and truly have to ask God to help us. Because I know in my case, it would put a spokes in my wheel. I would not able to carry out His commission. I would not able to carry out His plan in my life. My name is Paula Simon. And if you are new to this channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber or visitor, welcome also. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on the notification button so YouTube will let you know when a new video is uploaded. Also, please share. If you know of anyone who is dealing with trust issue, please share this video. And I could assure you, not always it is be this like this sad, hard topic. Sometimes we do have fun. Have a blessed day. And there's several other videos on the channels. One there, maybe one there, who knows, one down there. Subscribe. Enjoy. Take care. And God bless you. Bye.